Mikey Thompson and Garrett Bard brings them down. Here we go, underway.
Bard, their leader, into turn one. Cody Lehman trying to get in the mix. Ryan Smith trying to get the outside of Thompson. The lane's not there. We'll have 3 cars battling for second. Look at the 48 of Danny Dietrich.
And now here comes Ryan Smith looking down low, try to make that pass. So Mikey Thompson for the runner-up spot. Can't do it. Danny Dietrich in the Weichert/Stock 48 already up in the 4th.
Good battles throughout the field. Ryan Smith, he's going for the second spot there, the inside of turn number 2. He's got the nose advantage as they go into 3 over the 11T of Mike Thompson. The bottom lane wide open for the 48 of Danny Dietrich, now trying to get into a podium spot.
Dietrich looks down low in the turn 1, slides up in front of Thompson. Does the car stick? Thompson ran it back down the hill. Nothing there just yet as Danny Dietrich is up into P3.
Justin Whittle lurking just behind them, trying to get the 4th spot away from the 11T of Mike Thompson. Lance DeWeese, he's working on the 47K of Cody Lehman with Tyler Courtney right behind him as well.
Lucas Wolf looks down low of Courtney. Courtney, however, shuts the door. Now look at Anthony Macri. He'll rip the lip off of corner number 4. Now looks to the inside of Tyler Courtney. Side by side at the line, and Macri's up in the 8th.
Meanwhile, Danny Dietrich caught by the 2nd place car of the 6 of Ryan Smith. He's going to now start to try to eat into the gap of the leader, the 95 of Garrett Bard. Bard, he's already opened up to over a 3-second lead. 10 laps to go this time. Bard's led them all, but Danny Dietrich's right on the tail. He'll go to the top side in 1 and 2. He's got the 95 in his sights on the backstretch.
Oh yeah, Justin Whittle right there in 3rd as well. Dietrich now, he's gonna make a point off of 4, slides up in front of Bard. Bard turns it down underneath the hill, and he'll drive back by. Top 3 under a blanket in the turns number 1 and 2. Bard right through the middle. Here comes Dietrich. Dietrich, nothing there just yet.
Bard left him a lane in 1 and 2. Not enough for Dietrich that time. Here he comes in 3 and 4, using all of Port Royal Speedway. He runs it down the hill, side by side momentarily. Bard still leads him into 1.
Dipping and diving all over the Port Royal Speedway. Macri, oh, by the way, is in 4th, closing in on your leaders. Battle for the lead once again down the back straightaway. Bard trying to have the race of his life, has to deal with lap cars. Here comes Danny Dietrich, rips the lip off of corner number 4, nose to tail for the lead on the flag stand.
Lap traffic getting heavier. Here comes Dietrich on the inside, 3 wide with a lapper. Can Bard run it off of turn 2? They're side by side. Bard continues to lead into turn 3.
Garrett Bard not to be denied. He got, however, stuck behind a slower lap car in the middle. Dietrich turns the car. What a hell of a race here at the Port Royal Speedway. Garrett Bard through the middle. Here comes Macri. Macri working down low. 4-car battle for the lead with 6 laps to go.
They're side by side. Whittle and Macri for the 3rd spot. Whittle tries to close the door in turn 3 to hold on to 3rd. Dietrich, he's still on the top shelf. Bard still your leader, 5 fingers in the air.
Who is going to win this race? Bard still. That 95 has stuck well right through the middle. Another run by Danny Dietrich off the top. Lap cars separating those 2 from Justin Whittle and Anthony Macri. Macri was able to break into the podium. Here comes Dietrich, runs off the banking off of corner number 4. 4 laps to go, however, it's still all Garrett Bard in 95.
Here comes Danny Dietrich on the top side. He gets side by side with Bard. Lap cars in the way. They're nose to tail into turn 3. Bard back down low. He takes the lead right back. Can he slide the lap cars in turn 4?
Off of 4, yes he can. Garrett Bard has 1 lap car in between him and Danny Dietrich. 3 laps to go. Danny Dietrich up high, now lurking on the bottom. Here comes Anthony Macri. He's up into the runner-up spot.
Dietrich makes contact with the lap car. That gives Macri sole possession of 2nd. Can Danny Dietrich reel him back in? 2 laps to go. Garrett Bard, he's out to a 1-second lead.
Anthony Macri started 10th in this one. He's tracking down Garrett Bard at a rapid pace. Bard, you're going to see the white flag this time by. Can he hang on? Here comes a run by Anthony Macri.
White flag is out on the 95 of Garrett Bard. Macri's right there. Run, Bard, run. Here comes Anthony Macri off of turn 2.
A battle for the win for the final time in the turn 3. Garrett Bard down low. Macri up high. Checker flag is out. And Garrett Bard who wins it. give it to Macri. Anthony Macri steals it at the line. What a hell of a finish. The Concrete Kid just took away Garrett's barred win by a nose at the checkered flag.
7/1000ths of a second between your top two cars. Heartbreak City for Garrett Bard, but what a run from 10th for Anthony Macri.